What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, Tony 2.0, here today to give you guys a little bit of an update, post-patch for Minecraft. What we're going to discuss today is the Enchanting Books that were just added in the most recent patch, 1.4.6. This is kind of a new take on how to do enchanting. So normally you come over to your enchanting table, you throw your weapon in here, you get random whatever. Shears that don't work in there. Diamond shovel. So you basically spend your XP and it's a guessing game to what is added. What the enchanting books allow you to do is put a specific enchant onto the book, then you can enchant it through your anvil onto whatever weapon that you want. It's really good for things like shears or swords if you want to use like Silk Touch to collect spider webs, which now you can collect instead of, destroying them and getting string for everything. A few things that you are going to need before you get started. You are going to need an anvil, so I have an extra anvil. You're also going to need an enchanting table. If you want the higher enchants, the way that I have mine set up is, and the best way that I've seen to get those high ones, is to surround it by bookshelves, just like this. So I do 9 by 9, 3 by 3, and the only thing I leave cut out is just for my doorway. I know there's also a way that you can use redstone so that it will close up completely, but really this seems effective enough for me. To get the books enchanted, it is very easy. You make a book. If you don't know how to do that, after one of the more recent patches, you do have to have leather as well as paper, and you add the book to your enchanting table. This allows you to pick from, whatever, the higher ones. Just for this sake, we're going to start with some of the lower ones. It's going to give us power here. I'm going to try to get thorns because that's kind of a new, that's the new enchant that kind of everyone wants. Projectile power. What thorns enables you to do is actually get some of the damage that you take from mobs and reflect it back to them, which is kind of cool. Well, that's a good one. Smite's a good one. Sharpness. And with our last book here, we're going to pick this up. And sharpness again. Once you have created the books, it's very easy. I'm going to go in here and make a little sword. Just like that. We're going to make a bow. Oh. And we might as well make a little bit of armor so you guys can see how that works. We'll just make a diamond helmet here. Since this is not a creative mode, I'm just kind of doing it off of the stuff that I have. I tried to do the video before and things got a little messed up, so I have some books stored over here that we're going to take. We'll take the Fortune one, we will take the Silk Touch one, and we'll take the Knockback one as well. Man, and you can just hear that rain going crazy, so let me turn the sound down here. Good. I think what we'll also do is we'll just make a pickaxe as well, so you guys can see what, what each one does. Oh, should probably create that. We'll get our pickaxe here. After you've created the books and whatever you want to add that enchantment to, you come over to your anvil. So basically, to do this correctly, you have to pair the specific type of either weapon or armor with something that actually goes with it. So a helmet, you get respiration. Now you see this costs XP for each time that you do an enchantment to it. Another cool thing that you can do with your anvil is rename everything. Do whatever you want. So helmet of swimming. How about that? You can see it does add considerable cost to the enchantment itself. If you're on a creative mode or you're not really worried about XP, you have some to burn, kind of a cool thing to do. Now, you can see that it is actually labeled as Helmet of Swimming, and then it puts your enchantment on there. Same thing can go for your swords. Again, you have to put the correct kind of enchantment on it. Now, it doesn't cost a whole lot. What we're going to see here is, I haven't even played with this a whole lot. So even for Smite, which is, you know, the highest level Smite that you can get, it's only 6 for the enchantment. So it cost me, you know, overall it cost me 36 enchantment points to get that done. But, you know, in all actuality, it kind of makes sense. Another cool thing that you can do is you can add more to it. So this already has Smite. I want to add Knockback to it. There you go. Cost me another 7, but at least I'm getting exactly what I want on the sword every time. We wanted to add a third thing. We can add sharpness to it. Again, costs us a little bit of XP, but now, oh, and apparently you can only put 2 on there. Like I said, I'm kind of learning this as I'm showing you as well, but it's still kind of cool. Take the pickaxe here. We want to throw, what do we want to put on this thing? We want to put Fortune 2. Again, you could put it in here and rename it, and I think that you can, you have to, oh, you can actually, it looks like you can rename it without having to put an enchantment on it, which is, again, kind of another cool thing to go through. We'll put this on here, see if we have any kind of, I don't know what you can even put on this thing. We could put power 1 on it, that's for sure. Another cool thing that you can do is with your shears, you can actually add your silk touch. This will enable you to actually pick up the spider webs. I thought in the patch that you could also put it onto swords, but it doesn't look to be that way. I tried it in the first time I did the video and it just doesn't work. But for the shears you can. This enables you to pick up the spider webs instead of getting just string. For me, that, I mean, that doesn't mean a whole lot. I don't know why you would want them except maybe to build, you know, traps or something like that, but whatever. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I hope this helped you guys out. If it did, click that like button for me. Click the subscribe button if you really liked it. I'll be doing some more updates. We'll get along into some of the more patch updates. The next one up will be, we'll get some fireworks going and see how that works. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments for me. Tell me what I did wrong, what I got wrong, what I could do better. If not, guys, thank you for tuning in, and we will check you next time. Peace!